Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Daikin Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Spencer Arrighetti.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. And that misses. And we're off and rolling here in Houston. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, that's not exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
Juan Soto now. A little bit high, and that's ball one.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And that skips into dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And that one clips the corner. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one catches the zone. It's 2-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Man at second. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
As they hold him up at third. And now it's Mark Vientos. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Jesse Winker. 2 for 6 so far in the series. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And a curve is down and in. Almost got him. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 3-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And there's the ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Batting it.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Jeff McNeil.
Just missed.
That's inside.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 4 runs already in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. He swings and fouls one off. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Griffin Canning. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got a lineup this stacked, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's in there. And 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And he takes a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And now it's Jose Siri. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Eric Getty back to work. Headed towards the corner. McCormick on the run. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside low. 2-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. One down, base is empty. That just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. He
Soto.
doubled home a run in his first AB. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Walker pulls that one down, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting,
1 for
the
1
first
with a single so
baseman,
far. Alonso handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup, and he's Lindor on the move, pitching for a strike, and safe.
He's in there, he's safe.
It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
2 outs. And that
1
one
ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Dyken Park, stepping in, Christian
the
Walker.
first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ball
Count
1, no
1-0.
strikes. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right
1
by
ball,
him,
1 strike.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Series sizing it up, and there's 1 down.
batting sixth, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Walker at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that's
Fastball
downstairs and outside. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Hitter,
and now the DH, John Singleton. Nasty pitch right there. And that's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Jeremy Pena, 2 for 9 so far in the series. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Siri makes the catch, and that's the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And first offering is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk,
now
but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lance McCullers Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Garcia also throwing.
One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Lance
the Astros,
McCullers Jr. gets the call
number
from the pen.
43.
I think it's got to be a little tough
Lance
coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing
McCullers.
so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Tap foul at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air. Pena snags it for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a
The
good
center
sound
fielder,
coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, flied to right his first time. That one hammered center field way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The right fielder, Chad McCormick.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. And that's down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Just missed. One down, base is empty. There's a high chopper. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon, grounded out his first time. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So a man at first, and now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
2-0.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And there's a strike. Foul ball there. Nobody out, runner at first. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. McCullers a move to first. Lindor back in there. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. The Mets up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Vientos up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Slider clips the zone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in
Leading
Houston,
up for the
here's Jordan
Astros,
Alvarez.
the left fielder.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. McCullers back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. Alvarez in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nimmo at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. McCullers a move to first. Nimmo back on a dive. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Mets leave 1. They lead it though 6-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto makes the catch, and there's
now
one down.
batting, the designated hitter, John Singleton.
So digging in, John Singleton. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Could be extra bases. Throws to second, and he can't make the play.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Dives. What a play. Runner tags and goes to third.
Juan Soto does more than just packs a big stick. Special
Now
player
batting,
defensively,
right
as
fielder.
we can see on that diving catch. He took away a base hit.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. First time up was a pop out. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Paul Blackburn getting ready to go. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
That's
just
ball
misses. It's 2-2. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Rips one to right. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Taylor Scott appears to be getting loose. Sousa also getting ready. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Duvall makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Fought off foul. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one pulled foul. The 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Tapped softly on the ground. Paredes handles, throws to first. They get the out on Soto, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Blackburn.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Paul Blackburn.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
The center fielder,
2 in this one.
Dubon.
Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Oh, that's off the
That
plate.
one outside, and that is ball 1. Out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan
Alvarez. Up next for the Astros. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty, and that is out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Christian Walker. Up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one down the line, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo squeezes it, and the inning is over. Here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's going to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in the dirt. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. McCullers winds, fires. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one hit to first. Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's going to be Mark Vientos. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco
And
Alvarez.
now here is Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Pena, second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Yainer Diaz.
First pitch just misses. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac
Paredes up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that chance handled. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
So up next, John Singleton. That catches the corner. Paredes over at first with one away. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. That clips the corner. Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 2. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and the count's full. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. McNeil sizes this one up. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2.
Probably
could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And there's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
One out. Runners at first and second. In the air, right side. Soto hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
And now the right fielder, Chaz McCormick.
All right, Astros! Woo!
First pitch misses. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 7-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling out right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Jeff McNeil will hit next. 1 for 3. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall of
your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Paredes settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Siri. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The other way, and foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
1 ball.
Outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and they're on top 7-1. And this is it's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. Ready to go now, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 with the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The wind of the pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here's Juan Soto. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Batting third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dyken Park. And on the hill, Griffin Canning. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swings through that one for strike 1. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Canning checks the runner. Altuve back safely. Swing and a foul out of play.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ball, that's out.
Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Two balls.
In the
two
dirt.
strikes.
That one way inside. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. That just misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Christian Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Eric Getty back to work. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Jesse Winker. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And he chases a high fastball there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one not close, and the count's even at 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yep, that ball went out.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And the next pitch is way outside. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. First pitch misses. And there's a foul ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. John Singleton up next for the Astros. That's down and in. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And
Ball
downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jeremy Pena stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jeff McNeil stands in. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. There's the strike up high. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball.
Next offering way upstairs. Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, shortstop, Francisco
So the batting order
Lindor.
turns over. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. In there safely. So digging in, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His first homer of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And the polar bear strikes out. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the
Astros.
third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
Now
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He reached out a walk his first time.
Altuve.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Canning checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Ground ball could be two. Lindor, that's one. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mauricio Dubon now at the plate. Slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Two outs.
That's ball three.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now two on and two outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Griffin Canning out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the New
Paul
York
Blackburn
Mets.
gets the ball now.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
First and second, two outs. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. First and second, two down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. On to the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Winker in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. There's the strike. Right through there, got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Two down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. Up and in, 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Count full.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Down in order go the Mets. But they lead at 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one,
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down low. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit right side. McNeil gets it to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now here is John Singleton. Walked his first time. Strike one. A little bit low. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one hammered left field. Nimmo going back on it. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Arrighetti back to work. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. The Astros have some action in their pen. Taylor Scott up and throwing. Sousa getting cranked up as well. Just off the inside edge. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one ripped right center field. McCormick reaching back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti is done, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Taylor Scott.
Number 50.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. And it's fouled away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. And that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Siri in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Nope. That's inside.
Runner at second here, one gone. That one missed. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And ball
No, that's a
4,
ball.
2 aboard.
Take your base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's
Now
showing
batting,
some good
shortstop,
patience in this one. It's the
Francisco
second
Lindor.
time he's taken ball 4.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Ball,
And the
that's
first
inside.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 1 out. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that one
Yep,
inside
I got
and it hit
Take
him.
your base.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not
Now
staying
batting,
through the target,
right fielder,
and clearly not the
Juan
release
Soto.
point he wanted.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit
Now
on him for a
batting,
little
the
while.
first baseman,
You want to be ready to hit the
Alonso.
fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alonso
That's a ball.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that
Ball 2.
misses. 2 balls, no
2-0.
strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the
Ball
slider
inside.
just misses.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
3-1 is on the way. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one fouled off. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And stepping in for the
Now
Astros,
batting,
Chas
right
McCormick.
fielder,
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Chas McCormick.
That one's in there, 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And that one misses up and in.
1 ball,
And the
2
count
strikes,
1 and
count.
2. Good eye right there. The Astros trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Here's a 2-1. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Altuve at second with 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sean Dubin. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Vientos in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Winker stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to right. McCormick makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Francisco
And stepping
Alvarez.
in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's out to center field. Dubon sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Digging in, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike.
That's a ball.
No outs. Runner on second. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Now a fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a bouncer. Vientos fires to first on the run. It's there. That's a great play. At the plate, Isaac Paredes.
Third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bennett Sousa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And a foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. And misses inside. Lined into right. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Dubon makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose
So up next
Siri.
for New York, Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one close, rule the ball. And that's ball 1. Out towards right center field, Dubon brings it in. And that is that.
Now pitching for the New
We're
York
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dedniel Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the DH, John
Singleton.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Well struck left field. That one back there. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. That's towards center. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Chad
So up next, Chas McCormick. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that misses. Ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Toss to Alonso. They get him, but it was pretty close.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Siri in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Sousa back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. King warming up as well. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air on the infield. Walker under it. And makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Next to hit, Juan Soto, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Danny Young.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Right through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Making a move at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jake Myers. No outs. Runner at first. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Next offering way off the plate. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On a pinch run, Pedro Leon. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Inside 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now Yainer Diaz. Golden opportunity right here.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac
Paredes, Up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Now 3-0.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for in offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Victor Caratini, a critical at bat in this game for him. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. So they're all loaded up. Hit on the ground to short. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 3 and the Astros 2. Here's Francisco
Leading off the
Lindor.
afternoon for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Goes down looking.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Juan Soto now. Just missed.
Out.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and fires. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And now it's 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Dubon on his way over. And there's 2 down. There's a Mets lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Misses off the inside. And now 3-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. A laser to left. His first homer of the year, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters They have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Center field. Siri sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Siggy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Mauricio Dubon in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one way inside.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Christian Walker. And ball one.
Inside.
Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. Now 2-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Canning. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up.
Third out. Solo homer ties it for the Astros. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning set to go. Here's Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Eric Getty back to work.
Counts 1-0.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one lifted in the air center field. Dubon going back on this one. And there's one away.
That is good. The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And next for the Mets,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, that's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Just off the outside edge. Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike at 95. And now it's filled up.
We got full count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it is gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. In a 3-2 count, you got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that. He got rewarded for it.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And it's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
John Singleton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lifted in the air, right field. Series sizing it up. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the dirt, counts full, 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if His run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a 3-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And now it's Jose Siri. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swinging a foul out of play.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
This one in the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Now
Just a
batting,
bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And the first offering is not close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Misses off the inside. Ball 2. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone into the deck area and center, home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in,
Now
because he's going to come
Third
barreling
baseman,
around first
Mark.
and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Mark Vientos. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. This one's out of here into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Lance
the Astros,
McCullers Jr. taking over
number
on the mound.
43.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Lance
bleed and keep the score right where it is.
McCullers.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. McCullers in his 10th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, nobody out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Ball 1. Winker gets lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ball, that's out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that misses as well. Next offering, he's in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. 1 run across. Here comes Alvarez around third. Now 2 runs score. Well, Singy, he is locked in
The
there.
batter number 1.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He popped out his first time. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
No outs, runner over at third. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that one moves his feet. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Jose.
And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. Reached on an infield single his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Next pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to second for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. McCullers a move to first. Siri back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fly ball down the line. Alvarez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch in the dirt, and now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here's a 3-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
McCormick.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. My partner, known for being a touch fantastic. You walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch. That time taking. And it's 0-1. Misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses. McCormick on at first, nobody out. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Griffin Canning done for the day, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Paul Blackburn.
Number 58.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Headed towards the corner. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Relay to third.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. That's career homer number 149. And they slice into the lead. It's 10-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. To the right side. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Alonso.
And that's outside. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. McCullers winds, fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos.
Whoa, that's
Squirts away a little bit. Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing went around, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jesse.
And now
Winker.
the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. Alonso is waved home. He'll score. Alvarez whips it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across
Now
on the
batting.
play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. McCullers gets the hook, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn
Astros,
things over to the righty, Luis
number
Garcia.
77.
They know that he can get
Luis.
a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. To the left side, but it is well foul. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Missed inside with the curve. Down the line, and it's foul.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that
Now
pitch
batting,
finished.
the left fielder,
Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Tap foul at the plate. One down, runners at second and third. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, one out. And now 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Drilled out towards left center field. Alvarez ranging back, and that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there for strike one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Fouled off to the right. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Oh, look at the stop. To first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. The Mets lead this one 13-5. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Isaac Paredes. Just missed.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2-2. Dribbled up the third baseline, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Singleton at the plate now. That's ball 1.
No strike.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
To first, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time, and there's a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brings it in, and that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the fifth we go. Mets are out on top, 13-5. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And that's down and away. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
So, man aboard. Here's Juan Soto. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one missing low. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Gets the call. 3-2 now.
The count is full.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Mark Vientos.
Vientos tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And the 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
McCormick.
Blackburn back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one inside. 2-1. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was soaked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. He turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
And it's fouled away. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at second with one away. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. That one's in there, and that's strike one. That one the other way, and foul ball. One out and a runner at second.
One ball.
In the dirt.
Strike.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Down and away for ball one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning. Now it's going to be Jesse Winker. Winker,
Nope,
31
outside.
years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Movement in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Scott, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one in the air center field. Dubon on the move. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
The catcher, number 4,
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Out to center. Dubon has this one sized up. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Just a single short of the cycle. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That missed by a lot.
2
And
strikes.
it's 1-2. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. Soto hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that one is inside ball 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. That one in there across the letters. Up the middle, Lindor on the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Alonso snags it, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
And the first pitch misses for
inside.
ball one. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. That one in the dirt. 3-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Just missed. That one pushed foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off.
Altuve slings to first. Lindor retired. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here at Dyken Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, John Singleton. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one sliced foul. Singleton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Struck him out looking. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Foul ball. Slice down the right side. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Altuve in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Singleton around third. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Garcia back to work. Just missed. The 1-0. Inside, almost got him.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Line drive, caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Other thing in this park, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
The catcher, number 4.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. Dubon on the move to the alley. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 14-5. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio
Dubon.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That one missed. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right side. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan.
Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-7. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
And Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Blackburn done for the afternoon. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Oscar Brazoban.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And the batter now, Yainer Diaz.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side. McNeil gets it to first. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
2 down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bennett Sousa.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. There's a strike. Sousa, a 6'3" lefty, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing.
Yeah.
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Dubin getting loose out there. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the center
Jose Siri up now for the Mets.
Siri.
Outside low, 1-0. And that's a little bit high. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. McNeil leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is filled up.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. He was late there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that misses off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Here's a swing and a drive. McCormick ranging back on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. And now the DH, John Singleton.
John Singleton.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball two.
And that one wrapped foul. And it remains 2-2. And that one missing low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jeremy.
So a man at first.
Pena.
And now Jeremy Pena.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there, 0-1. The Mets up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ball one there. And 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and he brings it into the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't
right
get it
fielder,
all.
number 20,
But that wind blown out to right almost pushed that one over the wall.
Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. And ball one.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Top of the zone for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor. And it's caught for the out. Astros down
Now
to
back,
their last
second
out.
baseman,
Here's the former
Jose
MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Singleton off of first with 2 away. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. The relay, it's offline. The run comes in.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Mauricio Dubon digs in now. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
14-8 is the final.